I got to actually go up on the roof with Kevin today and see his whole setup. He's got rain jackets, he's got snow jackets, he's got a tent with a cot.
Oh no,
I mean, he is prepared to be sleeping in a tent on the roof in whatever weather comes his way.
Maybe a little bit coolish. I think the weather looks pretty good until Saturday night. Then it's pretty rainy, so maybe that's the catalyst to get enough donations
before it rains,
to get. I mean, I'm sure he's been through worse. He's been doing this for a while, but that's our next chance of more significant rain. Today, Coco, it was really just the mountains that saw some thunderstorms, and the rest of us keep on doing what we do. It's like, I don't know if you're here, Chris, when we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago, how like our cars in Maine are like California dirty. Like where it's dusty, they get dusty.
Yes.
And that's not something that you see much here because usually at some point it rains and
right.
More often you have mud in the car here. But that's where
it's
been so infrequent with rain. We do have some downpours in the mountains. These have died down significantly over the last half hour or so, but they had a lot of lightning as they move through the Kingfield area. Dover, Foxcroft, going to see some downpours as this moves through. And then across northern Maine, same situation. But broadly speaking, right, if we zoom out, most of us have a beautiful late afternoon, and there's really not much in the way of cloud cover at all. Outside of those showers and thunderstorms, it's pretty much totally clear. That's what it'll be tonight when these showers and storms die down. Clear 50s, some 40s in the mountains and across northern Maine as well. Tomorrow's a really pleasant day. We likely, though, do start with some fog along the coastline of the mid-coast, and actually maybe even a little bit inland here tomorrow morning. This is 5 a.m. Eventually, we burn that off by 10 a.m. or so. We're in good shape. The rest of the day, mid and upper 70s. Some 80, 81s are possible, I think. Freiburg, for example, would be one of those spots typically, as Waterville as well could see an 80 or so. We have a prefrontal trough coming through on Friday, so that means before the front there's a little area of disturbed weather. That'll give us some chances of showers around on Friday, especially in the morning. I don't think Friday's a terrible day though. There's just some scattered showers, some peaks of sunshine in there, temperatures right around 70 to 75 degrees. There's just a better chance of showers than we've seen in a while, and more significant rain on Saturday. We talked yesterday about how that front was slower on the Euro than the GFS, and we lean towards that slower solution, which I think is going to turn out to be more accurate because both models now, the ones we pay the most attention to, have slowed this front down. So that means many of us have a nice first half of the day on Saturday, and the coast likely gets most of the day in before these showers and storms come through. And it's worth noting it's sticky and probably pretty warm along the coast if we can get some sunshine in there. Meanwhile, the mountains see that rain come in around noon, more so closer to sunset along the coastline. Rainfall amounts have been all over the place in the models, but there have been a few runs that have showed us over an inch in spots, which is a good thing. At least it'll stave off the drought getting worse. I mean, as far as the solution, you're going to need several inches of rain, but we'll take what we can get. Again, that's Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Now, if that front slows down too much, Saturday will be nicer and Sunday will be slower to clear. So we'll have to watch that. Monday looks good, Tuesday looks good, Wednesday looks good. We get back into another dry and sunny pattern into next week. So that rain is going to be helpful. The way the front is right now, we could have really kind of a beach day on Saturday if we can hold that front long enough. And don't take those for granted at this point.
That is a good way of putting it. Certainly do not. Thanks, Keith.